Hello, I'm Connie Jeffery, and this is All God's People. The unimaginable horror of the shooting in Las Vegas has left all of us shocked and stunned. Many of us here in the Pacific Union have friends and colleagues who live and work in the Las Vegas community. But for the Adventist pastors who serve there, this is a call to caring. As a note from Elder Leon Brown, the president of the Nevada-Utah Conference, put it, there are no words for the grief and pain this has caused in the Las Vegas community. Now is the time for us to put the love of Jesus Christ into action. As Dr. Martin Luther King said, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Now is the time for the love of God to shine through each one of us. In the program notes, you can read how Adventists are responding to the Las Vegas shooting, and Elder Ricardo Graham's message this week will address this issue as well. Last Sabbath, churches in the Pacific Union joined in prayer for our world, our nation, our communities, and our church. We also collected the inaugural Impact Pacific offering to be used for mission opportunities that are unique to our communities here in the West, particularly for Native peoples, immigrants, and refugees, and providential opportunities. The Paradise Valley Church in southern San Diego is leading the way and demonstrating the love of Jesus in tangible ways through their awe-inspiring ministry to immigrant communities. Pastor Will James and his members are demonstrating that in the hands of faith, every opportunity touched by the grace of God is providential for those who faithfully follow Him. There are some wonderful videos and photos of their work on their website, which we've included in the program notes. And look for a special report on their work online and in the recorder in the weeks to come. While the events in our world can break your heart, the work being done in Paradise Valley can restore your faith and your hope. Every new school year, we look forward to learning the total number of students enrolled in our K-12 school system here in the Pacific Union. In Transitional Kindergarten through grade 8, we begin the year with 7,988 students. In our Academies and Junior Academies, we have 3,411 students, for a total of 11,399 precious young people who are learning about the love of God and how to live like Jesus every day. We have 120 schools in our educational system in the Pacific Union, 82 K through 8, 6 K through 10, 24 K through 12, and 8 9 through 12. And we love every single one of them. Blessings to each student, each family they represent, and to all the teachers, faculty, and staff who are committed to excellence throughout our system. The text that I thought about over and over in the last few weeks as disasters and tragedies have rocked our world is from Psalm 85:6. Will you not revive us again, that your people may rejoice in you? May that truly be our prayer, and may God bless us again. Elder Ricardo Graham has prepared a special message for all God's people this week.
Since Sunday night, I've been thinking about a community suddenly under siege. Nothing good comes from such a situation. As we've learned from our experience with its incidents of violence, the repercussions from the event go well beyond what is known immediately. The Las Vegas community, and all of us, will be forever impacted by this tragedy. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is quoted as saying, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." In a moment like this, we cannot be silent, nor can we give in to hatred and match violence with violence. Dr. King also wrote, "You ought to believe in something in life. Believe that thing so fervently that you will stand up with it till the end of your days. I can't make myself believe that God wants me to hate." The teachings and examples of Christ constitute the guide for the Christian today. Christ came into the world to save lives, not to destroy them. When Peter drew his weapon, Jesus said to him, "Put your sword back in its place. All who take the sword will die by the sword." Jesus did not engage in violence. I borrowed that last paragraph from a statement made by the Seventh-day Adventist Church back in 1990, released by Elder N.C. Wilson, father of our current General Conference president. It calls for a ban on the sales of assault weapons to civilians. It is a position that we have not reversed and one that I support. Now is not the time for timidity in these matters. We must take seriously the call of Christ to live as peacemakers. Let us communicate it to our children and affirm it in our own homes and lives. The Quaker theologian and writer, Rufus Jones, once wrote, There must be amidst all the confusions of the hour a tried and undisturbed remnant of persons who will not become the purveyors of coercion and violence, who are ready to stand alone if it is necessary for the way of peace and love among men. Our calling is clear. May God give us the courage to stand firm against the violence in our world today.